Hello. So today we're going to be talking about what we've been doing for this week's sprint. So we're going to go over that. A week 3 developer video, CS 380 section 1, Leandro Cooper. All right, so we're going to go with something easy here. Shapes, discard all changes, discard file. I don't want to see it. Yeah, pull. Anyway, so today we're looking at some of the after some investigation, we're able to find a library. CV2 is OpenCV Python. So what does OpenCV do? Let's look that one up. OpenCV. Let's see what Google says. Well, basically, it's computer vision written in Python. Let's look at the description. I'll give a description here. Looks like it's in a. I didn't know it was in a lot of different languages. Anyway, so it's computer vision. That's basically OpenCV. It's an open library. It helps detect images, and it's especially used for face detection. Very interesting. And so that is, we came up with this. Basically, this all it does, it detects shapes. So it detects squares. Length 3 detects square. Length 4, it detects this detects triangles. This detects squares. Anything else? This one's more circles. It will have them turn red. So for the AI, we first have to understand how to detect pictures, how to detect shapes, and there's some really good options out there on how to do this, made by very intelligent people out there. And so we decided to use one of those. So here we're going to go through this. So this class, Python class, is called detect shape. Here we initialize the speed of 0. This is a speed calculator. So the speed is very easy. Current time, current position, and the change, and that gives us frames, how many frames per second we're moving. So this is a speed calculator. Okay, so Pygame OpenCV, CV image. So we turned the Pygame screen into an image. X and Y, 2-dimensional image. And so now we take that image, Pygame, and we take that image and we run a couple of things on it. And this is how we test it. This is a tiny bit more complicated. Now that we know, now that we detected the shapes, we have those squares and the triangles and the circles. We're gonna first get the squares. This is collision and this one are basically the same. The only difference is that this will outline the shapes, and this one will we'll get the coordinates of the shapes in a plane. The coordinates being the not the bytes, the the little lights, the what's it called? I just said the word frame. Each frame. So each frame XY frame. So we have triangle position, that's only 1, and we have the rectangle position. So anything that has 4 corners is a rectangle in this case. And so we know that we might have multiple enemies, so we put these all in a list. And so we have the list, and so now here we iterate through the list, rectangle, corners, rectangle positions, and so forth. So let's look at the Space Invaders. So this hasn't changed much from the last iteration. The only thing we've added here is CV image and then collision. Print collision. This collision returns true or false. If it's going to collide, it prints true. If it's not going to collide, it prints false. This is the outline. So we're going to here go ahead and run it. Dun, 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 dun. As you can see, squares turn red, so meaning the picture was detected, or the square was detected, so it's going to outline what it detects as a square is red. You can see over there, because it didn't detect it, so there's an issue. It didn't think it was a square because it didn't have 4 corners. So anything that has 4 corners is green. You can see it detects that our little bullets are not squares, they're circles, so it's going to say it's green, something green. And our triangle is white. Because it knows it knows that the triangle, it detected a triangle, so it's going to outline it white. All right, so that's good. So now if we outline image, let's see, outline swap. Bam. Let's change that. Oh, whoops. Forgot one. Save it. And as you can see here, there's no detection, there's no outline. So now there is an outline. And over here, as you can see, there is no collision as of right now. So it's going to print false. It prints false. Is it going to collide? It's not going to collide. Is this one going to collide? It says true. Let's see. The very end says true. Let's try again. False, 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 false. So there's no collision. There's no collision. There's no collision. No collision. Bam, true. It's going to collide. Is it going to collide? Bam, it will collide. And once it collides, it just crashes the game. It not crashes the game, but the game stops. If we don't want the game to stop, bam, 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 collision. I'll collide. And do we want to play again? No. So that is what we came up with. Play game, discard all changes. So we're able to implement OpenCV for image detection. Create a script that detects squares and rectangles and triangles and circles. And not much. The next step we're going to take as a group is to have it move, either left or right until to avoid collision. But then it wouldn't become an AI. It wouldn't be an AI, and it would be just some algorithm to try to avoid collision. So now that it can detect shapes, the next step is for it to learn how to avoid, instead of just having an algorithm. Left. What's the shortest distance for me to avoid collision, left or right? If it's left, then move left. If it's right, move right. So we gotta change that. Anyways, that's all for today. That's all for me. But and that was good.